Hey everyone, if you're a subscriber to the channel but you want more exclusive content, consider becoming a Storm Nation member. You can just click the join button and pick one of the 3 tiers that best suit you, and you get more exclusive content such as my top 3, Ask Robert, where Tier 2 and Tier 3 members get to ask me questions, or the weekly Storm Nation live stream, which is a live stream that's exclusive to only Storm Nation members, hosted by both me and Filmmaster Adam, where you guys, the Mega Tier members, actually get to be a part of the stream. So if you guys want more exclusive content that's not available for regular subscribers, be sure to hit the join button, pick a tier that best suits you, and it helps support the channel, so I appreciate that. Thank you guys. Have a good day. Sorry, I had to get that out. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Storm's Live. Look, guys, I want to start releasing content more regularly. Okay,
your sound is really garbled and distorted.
Mine is?
Yep, now it's better.
Better now?
Yeah.
Better now.
Dude, my Yeti's been messed up. I got to go out and get a new Yeti. I just don't have $130. I don't have $130 to go get another one right now. So
that's when I repossessed my own from Adam. Sorry.
yeah. But what's up, everybody? Welcome.
So read the small print that says Indian given. It's in small print.
Well, I never gave him it.
I'm just saying.
Borrow, and then you just kind of hold it.
Be like, Rob, my man, what happened? I'd be like, it's the Indian given clause.
I'm like, man, dude, I said you could borrow. I didn't say you could have it. But what was I gonna say, dude? I might have lit up a few minutes ago, so I might not know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to think of what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I want to take this time to thank, I went up 40 members now, or I have 40 members now. So we were at 32 last week. We're at 40 Storm Nation members. So thank you guys so much for that. I appreciate that. Today's Sunday, dude. I don't know. I called in from work today. I forgot what day was what anymore.
It's Sunday.
It's Sunday. So tomorrow's Monday. So tomorrow's Storm Nation. Damn, tomorrow's Storm Nation. Damn, I'm never gonna rest. I just want to sleep, guys. Is it all right for me to sleep? I'm telling you, between work, moving, painting, I spent the last couple of days moving. It's a thing. Yes, I did move. If anybody's wondering, yes, I did move.
Yes, we can tell you paint by all the painting equipment that is visible behind you.
Oh yeah. But I mean, so I know I moved, but guess what? I want to show you guys something. I want to show you something. Okay, let me put this up here. Even though I moved, don't worry, guys.
Screen.
Yes.
The old apartment lives on through green screen.
So you took a picture of that and downloaded it to StreamYards.
Yeah,
that's awesome, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My Shang-Chi trailer reaction I did today. I was here. I used green screen to make it look like I was still in my apartment.
Good deal. You can tell a little bit when you move, but other than that, man, looks good.
You kept all your pictures, right? You kept them all. I seen you got them on the sides of the walls and stuff.
Yeah, they're rearranged differently. When I moved in, I decided, because if I was going to rearrange, originally I was going to rearrange it exactly like my old apartment, but I was going to spend it would take up so much room in this room, and Lou wants a vanity and stuff there, so I was like, all right, so let me make this a corner desk setup instead of having it sticking out, and then I will just use green screen to replicate whatever I want it to look like, just to save room. So, But yeah, I got to go back to the old apartment on Wednesday. I need a truck, man. I need to move my stuff in, dude. I went home. I went back to the old apartment today to pick up a few of my desk stuff, and here's Adam. What are you all just moving the shit right into the apartment? I'm like,
damn, bro, you didn't waste no time, did you? Like, you got a U-Haul, man. So yeah, but yeah, it is what it is.
He's taking over, huh?
Him and his girlfriend is moving in over there, and yeah, dude, I had bad OCD when I went over there, man. They started moving in boxes and stuff. I'm sitting there thinking, like, in my head, like, what's all this shit doing in my living room? And I'm like, man, this ain't my living room no more.
Oh.
But yeah, I mean, it's I don't know, man. It's a big change, you know. Well, like it's a really big change. It's the first time I've been out of Polk County in almost 20 years, you know. So it's a big. Yeah.
I've done it a few times.
I don't know.
Did you get transferred for your job, or do you?
I'm still at the same store, but I have friends who are managers at the store over here, so I'm gonna try to get transferred over there. I already texted one of them, and I'm gonna text the store manager probably Tuesday or Wednesday. But yeah, I woke up this morning, man. I'm like, man, dude, I had 8 hours protected time. I'm like, I'm taking that crap. I'm not going in today, you know. So it is what it is. We got 49 people. Sorry, 18 likes. What the hell is that, guys? That's like 20% of you guys. I had more people hit the like button during my car live stream. I literally did a car live stream.
2 of them.
Yeah, and then you took them down.
I stuck them because I don't want that floating around on my channel. It's so it's not even professional. I put them up for members only. So they're still
what
up,
were you
but they're
talking
for
about,
members.
darn 'em?
I was just driving, just talking like I stopped and got iced coffee. I was messing around with the person I was getting iced coffee. I'm like, hey, how are you doing? You know, just messing around, and then people were throwing super chats in. Then we started talking about like Shang-Chi and all that stuff, man.
Because I seen them pop up yesterday, but because I was at a park, so I was gonna watch them later, and they weren't there. So
I mean, you can sign up for the membership. Chris was like, no. So I guess we can talk about the main topic, the Shang-Chi trailer, which why everybody's just talking about I don't know. I'm talking about the Abomination. That's all I care about. It's like Abomination's in there.
I really thought it was much better than the first one. It really got me more interested in the first one. The first one was kind of meh. But after seeing this, man, and kind of see how the rings work and kind of see how he talking to his son, like he's like, you don't want to talk. Be careful how you talk to me, son. I was like, damn, he kind of badass right there.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna be all right, man. Because like I said, some people have. I was on the stream today and we commented that some people have lost their faith in Kevin Feige. I don't know why, but I haven't. And in fact, it's the exact example I use is, man, he figured out the formula in the first 10 years, and it's been highly successful. So why in the hell in the second 10 years would he veer off on that formula? That's asking for craziness.
Well, he's gonna adapt, and he's going to make it a little different, and he's going to use some of the same formula, but he's going to try his different things to see how it goes and how it takes. And of course, what the thing is, if it doesn't work, he knows a formula that'll work. So
yeah, but here's the thing, though, right? And here's the thing, they said this in the Michael Jordan documentary, The Last Dance. But whenever someone's on top, people wish for them to fail. You know, Marvel's been on top for over 10 years now, and why do people think, oh, now they're gonna fail? Really? Like what? It's like we're talking about Shang-Chi. 10 years ago, you never thought you would have saw a Doctor Strange movie, let alone Guardians of the Galaxy or or the Eternals. What?
Eternals.
I mean, in Kevin Feige, we trust. Kevin Feige can have 5 movies in a row bomb, and he will still be Kevin Feige, man, and you still trust that guy.
I don't know about 5 bomb moves in a row. I'd be like, okay, now you kind of slipping, so you got to tighten back up. Would I still go see it? Yes, because we saw, in my opinion, and just Danny's opinion, 3 bomb movies in Star Wars, and I'm still going to see it. I know financially it wasn't bombs. I'm putting that disclaimer out there. I'm talking about far as fans loving it, clamoring to go see it, and talking good, positive things about it. There were 3 failures. So,
well, I mean, look at DC. Almost all their movies are bombs, and we still go see those crap.
Yeah.
I I agree.
Well, people are giving
is
it
Ross gonna
bad
be-
because. Well, I was gonna say people were giving it bad only because of the fact of with Endgame, it was you could say that was the end. If you wanted to, you could say that was the end. You don't have to watch anything else after that. So now there's like a lot of people are now tuning out because they're like, I don't want to watch Black Widow. I don't want to watch Shang-Chi. I don't know who the fuck they are. I don't know who Eternals are. So a lot of people are trying to tune out, but yet he's still pumping out hits. I mean, WandaVision started off slow on how it was, but it had everybody captivated, and thinking about that. And then Falcon Winter Soldier pushed the story farther with him becoming Captain America.
Yep.
And then now Loki's, successful. And you can see also just by the Shang-Chi trailer alone that they're
Loki ain't
setting up
successful, bro.
Thunderbolts.
We mean Loki's not successful. It's successful.
Yeah.
Just because a few people don't like it doesn't mean it's not successful. It's one of the highest streaming shows on streaming service. That equals success.
Yep.
Transformers suck, but guess what? It made a lot of money, so by definition, it's successful.
Okay. Tomato.
Rob, my question is Ross going to be in Shang-Chi to bring in the Thunderbolts? That's what I'm wondering.
They're setting that up big time.
Yeah, I'm thinking end credit scene or something. I wouldn't be surprised if that Abomination scene in the trailer is in the end credit scene. Like that is the end credit scene. They're like, oh, we'll put this in a trailer just to get more people on board.
If you look at it closely, it looks like he's fighting Wong from Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's going to be in She-Hulk. Supposedly, the Abomination is going to be in the She-Hulk series. So it could be time for that.
And then what they did in Falcon Winter Soldier, how they set up Zemo to go to the raft.
Yeah.
They're setting Thunderbolts up big time.
All these movies are, even Loki. I'm hearing Loki's tied in with what is the new Ant-Man movie? With the new Ant-Man movie, that the Quantum City is the TVA. I think who knows.
We got 55 people watching. Let's get up to 30 likes. We only have 26 likes, man. Let's get up to 30 likes. If you guys have any questions you want to throw in, super chats is the way to do it. So I was on another stream about 30 minutes ago, and someone said Shang-Chi had hip hop music. It doesn't make any sense. Look, here's my thoughts on this. This is America, okay? Okay, you want to be able to promote this movie for a young audience and a much larger audience here in the United States. You cannot sit there and play some boring ass type kung fu music, although Chinese that is music, the culture. That's fine, but that doesn't work when you're promoting a movie, man. It doesn't.
Well, the part they're showing too is they got this new technology, this hand gadgets, and you don't have kung fu music playing when they're hitting on their cell phones and stuff. I'm sure there's going to be some kung fu type music on there, when they're in the old ancient cities and stuff. But yeah,
that wasn't the part out. That wasn't the highlight of your stream scene.
What do you think, Danny? How you feel about the hip hop music in Shang-Chi?
I don't have a problem with it because I know these movies now, for viewing people, for catching viewers, they're also trying to sell their music in the soundtrack. So nobody want to hear a bunch of Chinese music, older Chinese music as a soundtrack. Case in point, I know that both Rob and both Chris hate Venom, but Eminem version of Venom, that soundtrack, that song is fire. I don't give a shit what nobody listen to it.
Oh, I like the Eminem
song. Fucking fire. So
I like the song.
That will make me buy the soundtrack even if the movie is crap. If you get a hot soundtrack, you're still gonna get some of my money. You won't get the second round of my money going to watch a crappy ass movie. But if I listen to that soundtrack, I'm like, damn, that shit. Because look at Street Fighter. Street Fighter was a crappy ass movie. Soundtrack was fire.
A lot of people like Guardians of the Galaxy just because of the soundtrack.
Yeah.
No, I don't know about all that now.
I love dude, I don't buy soundtracks. I haven't bought soundtracks since the 90s. I went and bought the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack. I love that soundtrack. Now, I like the soundtrack in the second one. Just the second one wasn't a good movie, you know.
So you mean to tell me you didn't like Venom by Eminem?
I don't like anything about that movie. Soundtrack, visual effects,
No,
acting.
I'm talking about the song. No.
Nothing. I listened to it because you said something about it, so I went and looked it up. I listened to it. I'm like, man, this song's trash. It's like this crappy ass movie.
Crazy as hell. You are full of shit on that.
In the words of another streamer, they ruined the canon of Spider-Man.
Okay.
They ruined the canon. They ruined the canon. The canon. Come on, guys. One more like to hit 30 likes, man. Come on. We got 52 people watching. I know you guys.
Come on.
Fucking 8 dislikes, man. What the hell? We had 7 of them before the thing even started.
Before you started.
Yeah. Dude, I set the stream up around 9 o'clock and people already hit the dislike button. It's like, come on, people, man. Oh, well, we hit 30 likes, so that's good. Can we get some of those things called super chats? You know, that'd be great. So yeah, I looked at that video you sent me about the Goliath toy, dude. Like that
Did you?
Yeah, I was like, that's nice. I'm not gonna buy it though.
Hey, that doggone.
You want it though. You in the back of your mind, you want it though, don't you?
That damn Optimus Prime that transforms, man. I tell you,
Dude, I want that, but I'm not gonna buy it though.
if I had $700 laying around, I would buy that bastard.
The days of me blowing money on so doing this moving, I learned something very important. I have a lot of useless shit. You know, like I'm sitting there looking at this, right? And I'm packing this shit up. I'm like, why do I have this? Like, why? Like, what can I do with this? You know? So I'm like I was even looking at my Star Wars books. I was packing them like these heavy ass things. I'm like, am I ever gonna read these again?
Welcome to manhood. You've been pusserized. You've been pusserized. When you pusserize, man,
No,
all kind of stuff becomes useless to you. But
that's not true because you can say I was pusserized when I was married, and I was like, I remember like it would be my ex-wife's birthday. Guess what I'm doing? Playing Halo 3.
No, you wasn't pusserized. I guarantee you won't try that shit with this one.
Hell no.
Okay, pusserized. Thank you. It all happens. It all happens. Welcome to the club.
It's just I had different.
So Rob, we ain't playing Halo together when that day comes.
When Halo Infinite come out, it'll be like, hey, I'm playing me some Halo Infinite, man.
And all you gotta do is walk by you with something looking halfway sexy and smelling good and poppy and shit.
Halo.
This remote right here, Jason.
It'd be like the Last Jedi when he throws it over his shoulder.
Hey guys, I need people to throw in super chats like quick. Let's get 35 likes too. We only got 31 likes, 53 people watching. How the heck did I make more super chats doing a car video than an actual Storms Live? Dude, my video views have been low, bro. My last 2 videos haven't broke 1,000 views, man. My Black Widow video is at
never had a video break 1,000.
But dude, my videos usually break 1,000 views in the first 2 hours. My Shang-Chi trailer reaction is still sitting at 800 views. I'm like, the fuck?
Yeah, usually your reactions are more on, you get a lot of views off those.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it was just because they were late, because you were, you had your life stuff going on.
Yeah.
I think the last time, the highest I ever did was like 633. I think that's the last time I host your Storms Live. Not 2 nights ago, but the time before that.
Dude, so I know Danny doesn't watch these, but man, that Halloween Kills trailer.
I ain't seen it yet.
Man, I heard it was hot. Everybody I talked to.
Here's the thing, and I want to get Chris's perspective because I know Chris is a fan of Halloween as much as I am. But it's like, okay, so if you're watching my trailer reaction, by the end of it, like I'm pumped for it because they started playing that music. I'm like, yeah, but the music is what's getting me, not the trailer, right? The music is what's pumping me up, and not what I'm seeing in the trailer, right? So by the end of it, I'm like, yeah, man, I can't wait to see this movie. But really, it looks like Halloween 2. Does it not? It takes place directly after the other one. There's a hospital scene. It feels like Halloween 2.
A lot. It does have the feel for it, and also you called the same thing that I did with the Easter egg of Halloween 3 in it.
Witch,
It also they also have like the Easter. I mean, it's like the same thing about where the town looks like the town's coming up against him. That happened in 4. You know, so it's like they're throwing like these little Easter eggs of the other ones in there, all into this one. It was one of my top 3 of the that I'm looking forward to this year. So seeing the trailer, I'm hyped on it. He does a lot of killing. I said in my reaction video, I'm pissed off, but they showed how he got out. Of the fire at the beginning. The trailer killed it for me on that part alone. But I still I liked it. The music, I'm like you. I love the music in it. It definitely shows where it's going to be more brutal. Because it's supposed to be the highest kill count in the series.
Wow. He kills the whole town.
It's basically like that. I mean, from what it's kind of showing. And then I'm wondering if they're going to put in another twist, because of how much they got backlash on the fact of, they took away Lori being his sister and all that.
Yeah.
Because that one part where she's like, do it. And he's above her, about to stab her. And it looked like he walked away.
Yeah.
Why? And then she's got his mask. It's like, are they going to give us a twist in it?
Do you think they're going to retcon it again and be like, oh, no, they are related? Because of the backlash of that? Because remember, originally we found out in Halloween 2, which picked up right after the first Halloween movie. This movie picks up right after the last Halloween movie. I mean, we see the hospital scene. They're adding Season of the Witch. They're adding 4 in there. Like, they can literally say that now because they never actually said it wasn't true in the last one. Because when they brought it up, they're like, "Oh yeah, we heard that was a rumor or something." There was a rumor that they were related. So they never actually said no, it wasn't. But I don't know, man. I was watching it. I hated how he got out of the thing. I hated how he came out. I even said it was like Game of Thrones. He didn't even have no burn marks on him. Bro, like he just walked out of the house, dude. The whole house was on fire. I'm like, what is
that? It wasn't on him,
Yeah.
If you were in a walk through a fire, you're gonna have it on you.
Yeah, dude. Like his clothes aren't burnt up or anything, right? At least in Halloween Resurrection, he was on fire, and it looked like he was on fire. And then it's awful. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, I'm not really liking what I'm seeing. But as soon as they started hearing that doo, I was like, oh yes. I'm like, I'm down for it. We got about 60 people watching, only 33 likes. Come on, people, hit that like button. What else did I miss that was going on while I was gone? Let me look up and see what's going down here.
The Suicide Squad trailer.
I did not watch it yet.
Okay.
Did you? Is it bad? I'm not really that excited for it.
Not really.
I ain't either. I mean, you got to think about it. It's about 2 months out.
I think when things get closer, that's when the excitement kind of grows. But one thing I am glad about the 10 rings, I don't think it would have translated to real life if he actually had the 10 rings on his finger like in the cartoon. I don't know if that would have been, because each ring had a different feature and characteristics. I don't know if they could have pulled it off and it'd be really believable. But the way they got these things, like they're acting as one and kind of giving to me like some kind of concussive blast. That's the way it looked to me. That looks a little bit more believable and more. I don't know what word I want to say, but more acceptable, I guess. Yeah, plausible. Exactly, plausible.
I agree with your point, and I think I know a couple reasons why they did what they did. One, I was against it at first in the first trailer. I'm like, oh man, I want the 10 rings. But in this trailer, when they showed him go like that and the ring just like came down, I was like, all right, man, that's legit. But another reason why I think they went away from it is because I think maybe it was too close to the Infinity Gauntlet. You know, it's like, oh, here's some more stuff on the fingers. You know, it's like the average person who doesn't know the lore, or like, well, first we have the Infinity Stones, so is the 10 rings more powerful than Infinity Stones? Like, why they have to like? But with the 10 rings on the wrist, it feels like you have to have those. Like, it feels like one thing.
Yeah, like
Whereas
interconnected and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Where 10 rings, like, what happens if he's missing a ring? Where these 10 rings look like they belong together as one object.
But you know they are very similar. I guess. Which was the oldest or the first character? Was it the Mandarin? Was he first or was Thanos first? I don't know.
I think Mandarin came out first because Iron Man came out in the 60s.
Right. So maybe they stole. Thanos is their version of the Mandarin with the rings and stuff because he only has 6. Thanos he has 10 Infinity Stones, but the rings, they kind of like each one has a different power. I think one controls like time, space, weather. Or I can't remember it all, but I just think Marvel pulled it off and it didn't look bad. I just don't know. Like you said, they would say, well, look, they're trying to steal from Marvel one. Actually, Marvel stole from them. So I think the way they did this with the 10 rings, it's kind of like if you like the organic whales from Spider-Man or you didn't like it. So either you're going to like these versions of the 10 rings or you're not going to like it.
We finally got a super chat. We're 30 minutes in. We finally got a super chat. So Greg Mathis, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Before I read your super chat, I want to pull up the Mandarin because I did bring up the character here, and the character was established in Tales to Suspense number 50. What year was that? It does not say what year, but February 1964. Yeah. So the Infinity Gauntlet storyline didn't come out to the 80s. Yeah, that was Iron Man. Yeah. Tales of Suspense. 1964 is when the Mandarin was created. So that was way before the Infinity Stones or when Thanos was even really a thing. Because Thanos, if I'm not mistaken, debuted in Iron Man number 55. So Mandarin came was way older.
But wasn't the rings like alien technology on the originals, and now they're descended like ancient artifacts or something?
I don't know, man. We would have to get Terrence in here for that. I don't know all that stuff.
He probably.
Greg Mathers came in with a super chat. Before we do that, just want to throw this out there. Alonzo came in and said, "Thank you for coming on, bro." No, hey man, thank you for having me on.
Happy birthday, man.
Get your butt back on Storm's Live as soon as you can, and happy birthday. Have fun celebrating your 27th birthday. People would actually believe that too. He doesn't look his age. Danny doesn't look his age either. Shit, I feel like I'm 60. So Greg Mathis doing the $5 super chat, and he said 3 worst MCU or 3 worst superhero movies. Well, 3 worst MCU movies is Spider-Man: No Way Home. No, that's not even out yet, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be bad. Spider-Man: Homecoming, Dark World, and Iron Man 3.
I didn't go to the MCU. I went with 3 worst superhero movies. I put Green Lantern as one, Wonder Woman 2 as another one, and Thor 2.
Oh, I can find if we're going regular comic book movies, I can come.
That's what he asked. He said all 3 worst superhero movies.
I can come up with worse than that. What's yours, Chris?
Worst superhero movies.
Catwoman, Elektra.
Catwoman.
There's way so many at the bottom there.
I'm not going to agree with you on Elektra.
Catwoman would be on there because I never watch it. Elektra would be on there. Never watch it. Batman and Robin would be on there.
Oh, I love Batman and Robin.
You never watched Batman and Robin?
No, I watch it. I don't like to watch it.
He said
I can't even make it past the first.
There is no way that Green Lantern is better than any of the movies you name.
I'll watch Green Lantern over every one of those. Even though Green Lantern is bad too.
Dan, you put Blank Man on there too.
Green Lantern is bad, but there are redeeming factors about Green Lantern. One, you have Sinestro played by Mark Strong. That's already better than Elektra and Catwoman. Plus, say what you want about the movie, Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively it has at least good enough chemistry to be entertaining throughout the movie. Whereas a lot of people like to say the Fantastic Four movies were bad. Fantastic Four movies aren't the best movies, but they have a certain charm. They're not Batman and Robin bad, you know?
The only one I would say is that last one. That is bad.
Yeah, it's close to being on my list.
Yeah, Fan Four Stick is bad.
Actually, I'll put that one over Batman and Robin instead because of the fact I won't watch Fan Four Stick whatsoever. At least I will watch Batman and Robin if I'm wanting a drink or something.
Yeah, dude. If I'm not doing nothing, I'm just watching cable or something, which I don't do. And I'm drinking something, and Batman and Robin comes on, dude. I would keep it on. If it's Fan Four Stick, I would just switch past.
That's right. There's nothing on there that's even remotely interesting.
Yeah, so I guess when you go to judge it, it's like, well, if you're channel surfing and one of those movies come on, which movies would you skip past or which one would you leave on? And Fan Four Stick, Electra, and stuff like I would skip past that.
I've watched Electric several times. I can stomach that, but
Catwoman, I never finished it.
Catwoman. Even though I love Halle Berry, I love that strut she does.
Yeah.
Halle
Berry looks fine, but it ain't enough for me to watch that movie.
Yeah, the movie's terrible.
How about what's the one with the cowboy that can bring dead people back?
Jonah Hex.
Jonah Hex.
Jonah Hex would be on there. I've never watched that movie. I don't care to watch that.
Dude, you need to watch it. You need to watch it. Look, it's not a great movie, but it's not bad. Yeah. And guess what? Megan Fox plays her best role ever. You know why? Because she plays a whore. She doesn't have to act. She already is.
Oh my god.
But no, I remember some guy at work going, you need to watch Jonah Hex. I'm like, I'm not interested in Megan Fox in it. He's like, no, she's actually good. She plays a slut. I'm like, all right, let me watch it. And dude, I'm telling you, it's not bad at all. Like some of the worst.
Josh Brolin, man, he keeps his self in these superhero genres, man. That's like he was in superhero.
Deadpool, Jonah Hex, Infinity War, and Endgame. I'm pretty sure he's like in something else too. But Ryan Reynolds too. Green Lantern. Blade. Yeah, he's in there, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, see, if I was going to do 3 worst MCU movies,
I got them too.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2 would be on there for me.
Ooh, that's my first one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't watch that movie.
Thor 2?
Actually,
Thor 2 sucked, bro.
One of the X-Men movies, there's a few there, too.
Well, no, it's not MCU, though.
And Ant-Man
or superhero movies, yeah.
And Ant-Man and the Wasp. Those are my 3.
Ant-Man and the Wasp would be number 2. I don't watch that movie. I'm trying to think.
You know, a lot of people say Captain Marvel.
It had to be Iron Man 2 or 3.
I'm going to get a lot of hate for this one.
3.
Captain America 1.
I'm with you on that. It sucks.
But see,
I don't watch it. No, it's a good movie, but I just don't watch it. I go by what I watch.
It's not a good movie. The only thing good about it is when he becomes Captain America at the beginning.
But here's the thing, though. You just said it's not a bad. You said it's a good movie, but you don't watch it. Okay. But we're talking about the worst MCU movies. You can't sit there and say something's good.
I will watch Thor 2 over Captain America.
No.
Yes, I would. So therefore, that's the reason why.
No. So you're telling me the 2 MCU Spider-Man movies are not on that list? Well, at least one of them.
I can tell you that.
I can stomach them.
With certainty. You can't tell me that the Vulture was fire. Was fire.
Mysterio was fired too.
No, but you just said on the other thing that made it good was because the chemistry between Ryan and such, and you said Sinestro. There was 2 elements. Okay, that made it better in another movie. So I'm telling you right now, Michael Keaton playing the Vulture elevates that from being one of the bad ones because the Vulture was fire.
Yeah, but I mean,
he saved that movie.
I don't know, man. I can't. Look, I like Michael Keaton. I like him as Vulture, but I hate No Way Home. Or
his performance. It's the same way, like you say, with Heath Ledger. If you take Heath Ledger out of the movie wouldn't be as good as it. If you take him out of there, it wouldn't be as good as it was.
Yeah,
and I'm agreeing with you on that.
Exactly.
He makes it better. The Vulture.
Vulture saved the movie.
I mean, if I'm gonna be dead serious, when I'm talking about my worst MCU movies, there are movies I would watch Homecoming over a few other movies. Like I would watch Homecoming over over Thor 2. I would watch it over Iron Man 3. I would watch Homecoming over
Captain Marvel.
No, I watched Captain Marvel over Homecoming.
No, bro.
I'm one of the few that like Captain Marvel.
I like Captain Marvel, but not better than Spider-Man. Just because your love for Spider-Man should put that movie over there.
It's still Captain Marvel's a better put together movie. I watch Homecoming over Ant-Man 2, over Guardians of the Galaxy 2, over
Okay. You hear this, Chris? You hear this? So I don't want to hear this putting down Homecoming. We talk about it on different stream and stuff. I don't want to hear this.
He put Homecoming, but he put Homecoming as one of his worst ones.
Yeah, I put it as one of my worst ones.
No, but you said you can watch that over there. You name almost a dozen movies.
If you want me to be honest with you, how many MCU movies are there? Like 21 right now?
Yes.
I say Homecoming probably comes in around 15. So I'm not putting it dead last. I'm putting it ahead of 6 other movies.
That ain't where you put it on your ranking, though.
Hell no! I just do that to troll people. But like, if I'm being serious, though, I mean, there are movies I would watch Homecoming over. I think Far From Home is better than Homecoming.
Because of what? Mysterio.
Yeah.
All right. So it is plausible that, and it is acceptable that sometime. So because y'all love to criticize me on this. The movie's not good there just because of one thing. But those two aspects of that movie saved it. The Vulture saved the first one, and doggone Mysterio saved the second one.
Yeah, but see, there's things. Okay, I hate Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I do. I don't like it. Like it was a massive letdown. There are things I like in that movie, but overall, I won't go back and watch the movie just for that. Like I like
watch it.
Like I like Yondu at the end. Sacrificing himself for Peter.
I agree with you 1,000%. But you would go back and watch Far Away From Home because of Mysterio.
Yeah, but Mysterio's all through that movie, and I don't care what anybody says. That scene where Mysterio makes Peter hallucinate and he's in the cemetery and stuff, that is the most Spider-Man thing we have ever gotten. I felt like I was reading the comic book when I seen that scene.
Mysterio was so comic book accurate, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it was really good what they did with him.
The only thing they didn't do, he didn't have the eyes on his thing like he does in the comic book.
No, and I didn't want they didn't need to do all that. But I mean, Vulture was really done very well. They got the villains down, right? I believe they got the essence of what Peter Parker is down. I just feel like they dropped the ball with everything else, right? I know y'all love Hot Aunt May. That's fine. I love Marissa Tomei too. Fell in love with her with My Cousin Vinny. I think she was my first.
I do. I love her.
I love her. I always loved her, right? That doesn't change the fact that
I love
she's not Aunt May. Right?
Yeah.
You can love her.
She's sexy, man.
Look, you can love her as being sexy.
Tony Jr. and no Uncle Ben.
Yeah. It's like they got the Peter Parker. Tom Holland's a good Peter Parker. You got the villain. You did the villain right. You got everything else wrong with Spider-Man. Like Flash Thompson is in the debate club. What? What's her name? Who played not Liz. I like that. I like what they did with Liz, but they didn't do much with her. Who was the Betty Brant? Really? What they did to Betty Brant? And then they just swapped out Harry Osborn for Genki and then changed his name. It's like, man, they just
they didn't make him Genki.
Yeah. Well, like I don't care. Yeah, I don't. Oh, dude, like I don't care that they brought Genki in, even though he's Miles' friend. But you didn't have to change his name. Like I don't care if you brought Melissa in because Michelle was a Peter's roommate during Brand New Day, but don't call her MJ, right? It's like they want to have their cake and eat it too, right?
Unless you're gonna call her for MJ from the beginning.
Yeah. Oh, my friends call me MJ.
Called her if they would have started with that, where they's like, my name's Mary Jane, or that'd have been fine. I'd have been fine with that. But the fact that you're trying to, pull a fast one over the damn audience. My name is Michelle. All but my friends call me MJ.
Yeah. And I know Kevin Feige has always changed stuff in the MCU. We'll see. Kevin Feige always changes things in MCU. Tony started making Ultron instead of Hank Pym. Just the way the Infinity Gauntlet came together. Like a lot of different things.
Yeah, he always cherry picks. He cherry picks and puts his own twist.
But I feel like, and I hate the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon because basically what these movies are the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon. Greg Mathis comes in with another super chat. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Also, guys, throwing super chats help support the channel. Are Netflix Marvel shows better or worse than the MCU shows?
Oh, they're better. Daredevil, Luke Cage, not so much Iron Fist. Defenders, Punisher is much better than Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Loki at this point, and WandaVision, hands down.
Not my opinion.
So you mean to tell me
the MCU shows at least keep me interested? I could never even finish Daredevil season 2.
Man, Chris, bro, I love you, but you're talking gibberish now. You're talking crazy.
And I never even watched the other one.
Daredevil season 1 and 2 was fire. Fire.
I love Daredevil season 2.
They were good, but
I thought
Daredevil 1,
Luke Cage season 2, the bad guy. Doggone what's the bad guy name? Bushmaster. Bushmaster was fire.
So here's the thing. I don't disagree with Danny because like I immediately said MCU is better than I thought about it when he said Daredevil. I'm like, oh yeah, But I think the MCU shows have the benefit of having the name actors in their show.
They do.
It's like having what's her name play Wanda, to have Tom Hiddleston come in, to have Anthony Mackie and the white guy who plays Bucky. I don't even know what's his name.
Sebastian
Stan.
Yeah, Stan. But and not only that. Oh, go ahead.
Let me ask you a question, Rob. What MCU actor on the TV shows that we're watching now was better than the guy that played Kingpin?
Oh, none. What?
None. The guy that played Kingpin killed it. He carried the show. Him and Charlie Cox, those two carried the show. I don't care.
Yeah. Well, dude, I know this ain't part of the MCU. Originally, I guess it was part of the MCU, but it's not. But I think Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is better than any of the MCU shows on Disney+. Plus.
I didn't watch it all. I stopped at the Ghost Rider season.
I tried to watch that, and I just could not get into that show.
Well, I'm still praying that we get Chloe Bennett in the MCU at some point because, Quake was one of my favorite characters. Coulson was great on that show. But I agree with Danny. You sit there and you look at, Cottonmouth in the first season of Luke Cage. What's his name?
Bushmaster in the second.
What's his name that plays Kingpin?
Michael
Vincent
DiCaprio
or something.
Yeah, Vincent DiCaprio.
Yeah, Vince. Yeah, and the first Defenders season, the only Defenders season, I love that season.
Yeah, the chemistry between Luke Cage and Iron Fist, just like in the comics.
And not only that, dude, I thought Punisher season 2 was phenomenal.
I haven't seen Punisher season 2. One was on point. I don't like the Jessica Jones. I didn't care for her.
I watched the first season of Jessica Jones, and that was it.
But everybody raved about the Purple Man, or whatever the hell his name was, or the bad guy in there. I didn't watch it all, so I can't really discuss that. But I'm telling you, I was disappointed when they canceled those series. I was like, what?
The thing is, I was disappointed too. The thing is, the problem that the one thing the MCU shows on Disney Plus have going for it, and this is the big one, they had Kevin Feige behind it.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee
they have a proven track record. Everybody,
and they promoted it. They're like it's gonna be like an MCU movie show. Falcon Winter Soldier was a 6-hour movie, right? Like that. Yes. That was like a 6-hour
long hour movie.
Yeah,
that's what this is too. This like today, I was on the round table for Loki, and everybody was like, "This episode sucked." Even I said I gave it like a D-. But I also defended it by saying, "Look, this is essentially a 6-hour movie. In all movies, and we all agreed that in Endgame, we like the first 20, 30 minutes of it, then we kind of usually fast forward to the part where they start when Iron Man, Thor, and Captain America start fighting Thanos. That's usually what I do. When I turn to Alonzo, that's what he does. I think Rob does the same thing. I mean, the first time we saw it, we were invested, but now we know what it is.
Yeah,
I don't watch that part. No, I'll be lying.
It's the same thing with Civil War.
Yeah.
When I put Civil War in, airport scene.
Yep.
Just watch the airport scene.
Now, what I will say is, I didn't watch 12 hours of Zack Snyder's Justice League. I watched that movie 3 times all the way from start.
I only watched it once.
So man, it is,
and it will always be once.
You crazy, bro. You need to watch it again, man.
Here's the thing, right? And I'm going to get the Devin Super Chat because God knows we haven't got many of them tonight. Here's the thing with Zack. I love the Snyder Cut. I do. Here's the biggest problem. I don't have a lot of time, and I sure as hell can't take 4 hours out of my time to sit and watch it. But
Rob, what you can do is watch 1 hour on Monday. I mean, no, you can watch 1 chapter on Monday, 1 chapter on Wednesday, 1 chapter on Friday, and watch the fourth one whenever. One chapter.
I don't have that type of time, man.
It took me 3 days to watch that damn movie the first time.
Oh my god,
dude! I'm like him. I don't have time to sit there and watch a 4-hour fucking movie. It takes me still some days 2 to 3 days to do a 2-hour movie.
Chris, how many jobs you got?
1.
Okay, I got 2 jobs, and I do this, and I don't watch the thing 3 times. So don't tell me you don't have time to watch it.
I spend time. I make my family time, dude.
I got family time too, but I got 2 grandchildren, a wife, and a daughter.
But here's the thing. I think I speak for Chris on this one, where it's like, okay, we can make time, but we have to put something else away that we'd rather not do. Like for instance, I'm binging Lucifer. My girlfriend's got me really invested in Lucifer, right? I'm on the final season that just came out on Netflix. Now I could stop watching Lucifer to go watch the Snyder Cut, but I already seen it. I'd rather watch Lucifer with my spare time.
Yeah,
you know,
or something.
You got spare time to watch almost 3 seasons of Lucifer. So I'm saying, if you really wanted to, you got the time. You just choose.
But here's the thing: I very rarely go back and rewatch movies multiple times nowadays because my time is so limited. So it's like I'd rather watch Lucifer that I haven't seen than a movie that's 4 hours long that I already seen once.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, here is a man that has been pusserized, okay?
It's not pusserized.
Pusserized. Pusserized. There it is.
He's getting something else.
Hold on. There's another example here. And this is going to prove my point of being pusserized because I don't believe that. The Michael Jordan documentary on Netflix is 8 episodes long. Each episode's 8 hours or 1 hour. I watch that documentary every single day. Every single day I watch that documentary. I make time out of my day to make sure I at least watch 1 episode a day of the Michael Jordan documentary. Why? Because I like
my point. You proving my point. If you wanted to watch the Zack Snyder Cut, you could find time to do it. That's exactly what I just said.
But my point is, me and Chris don't want to take time out of other things we want to do to sit and watch a 4-hour movie. No. To me, the Michael Jordan documentary is better than the Snyder Cut.
That is true. All I'm saying is, y'all don't want to. If Chris wanted to do something, you can't sit there and tell me Chris wouldn't find the time to do it. He just don't want to do something. That's all I'm saying. Y'all don't want to do it. But if you
it just doesn't take priority.
Okay, I'm not saying it don't. All I'm saying, y'all sit here and say it just now. Both of your statements was that we don't have the time to do it. All I'm saying is that's bullshit. You got the time. You just don't want to watch it. That's what I'm saying.
All right, hold on, Danny. So my opinion.
Okay.
It was not a great enough movie for me to want to watch it again. Because I would rather sit there and watch a movie that I've watched 50 fucking times already, that's 2 hours long, and I enjoy, compared to watching a 4-hour movie that I'm just sitting there like,
okay. Now y'all changing the narrative. Because when I first made this statement, y'all said, I don't want to watch it. I don't have the time. You didn't say nothing about you didn't like it. Well, listen, you didn't say nothing about you didn't like it, or there's ain't nothing that you think is fantastic. None of that was said until I shot down y'all theory. Now I don't like it as much, or I'd rather watch Lucifer, or I'd rather do this or that. All I'm saying is, listen to what I'm saying. If Rob and Chris really want to watch it, y'all two motherfuckers can make some time to watch it. That is my statement. Nothing more, nothing less.
Okay, hold on. Here's something. I think the Snyder Cut is a good movie. I think it's better than Mortal Kombat. I see Mortal Kombat twice and the Snyder Cut once. You know why? Mortal Kombat, an hour and a half. Snyder Cut, 4 hours.
Okay, I never told you to sit your ass down and watch
going off on you now.
At 4 days, 4 hours. I just said, like you said, you watch Michael Jordan, which is double the time of Zack Snyder. Double the time now. You can spend about 4 hours, but yet you watch something that's 8 hours. That don't make sense. But you do it one chunk at a time. The same thing I told you to do with Zack Snyder.
But he watched that for the first time compared to where he's already watched that other movie once. So he's watching something new. He's taking his time and making it where he's watching something different.
Chris, he just said he watching Michael Jordan every day for an hour. He just said that. He done seen it several times. And it's 8 hours long, which is double Zack Snyder.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. He could watch Justice League 1 hour a day, just like he did
Michael Jordan. Michael B. Jordan every day, which takes him 8 days to watch it when he could watch something that would take him less than a week.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If I took my extra hour of the day out and not watch the Michael Jordan documentary and watch the Snyder Cut, then guess what? I didn't get to watch the Michael Jordan documentary that day. I'd rather watch the Michael Jordan documentary.
Do what you enjoy better.
I concede to y'all whatever y'all win. I give up. I throw in the towel.
No, because you're right. Because look, when I say I don't have the time, I mean I don't have a. I can make the time for something that I really, really care about. I thought the Snyder Cut was good. I don't care that much about it where I have to make time to sit and watch a chapter a day. You know, at the end of the day, regardless of how good it was, the crappy version that came out had the same plot, and it's 2 hours shorter. You know, not as good. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying it's the same plot. You know, at the end,
I know what you're saying. It just,
I mean, I don't go back and rewatch Endgame like 5 million times. You know, and then I don't know, dude. It's just
I don't either, and I don't even go back and watch a stupid Batman versus Superman movie either.
I watched that I think a couple times. I do enjoy that movie. Let me get to this super chat by Devin. He sent this in like 10 minutes ago. Devin came in with a super chat. Are you going to see Black Widow in theaters or Disney Plus? I don't know. Oh, so here
theaters.
I want to see it in theaters.
I'll see it in theaters,
but I want to see. I got to see it opening day. I got to see what's going to go on with my girl and her daughter if they're going to come see it. If not, it might just be easier and cheaper to just sit home and do it on Disney Plus.
COVID has made life so much more lazier, man. Man, nobody wants to. Okay, this is my plight. I don't know about y'all's, but okay, I live 30 minutes from my job. So if I want to go see it, I'm either have to get off 30 minutes because the first show usually at 6 p.m. I have to get off 30 minutes. So either I got a bus pass come here to change and drive another 20 minutes to the theater. And then if I'm getting there and watching it, if I get a call on my daggone work phone, I got to get my ass up and I'm going to miss it. I'm going to be pissed off. I done spent $12 to watch it. Versus if I go ahead and watch it here at home on Disney Plus, I may spend that $30, but I can watch it multiple times off that $130. Then if I got to go to the bathroom or if I got to go to work, I can pause it, come back, Start off right where ain't miss nothing. Plus, if I don't want no fucking nachos and popcorn, I can have a damn steak and potatoes or whatever the hell I want. So I'm just telling you, man.
Like seriously though, if I would pay for the three of us to go see the movie, it's gonna cost me like $50, $60 plus the gas to go see it. I could pay $30, have the movie, so I don't have to wait for Blu-ray. I can watch the movie whenever the hell I want to watch it because I own it at that point. I can order pizza, go to McDonald's. I can
own it as long as you have Disney Plus.
Well, I'm not getting rid of Disney Plus anytime soon. I mean, you can go see the movie in theaters as long as you got gas to go see it.
Yeah, and it'd be free in a couple months anyway.
Thing. It's gonna be free in 3 months. That's true.
About 3 months. 3 months. So.
It's just it was less than that. I really thought it was less than 90 days.
No, it's 90 days. It's
some. No, some it is. Because for instance, Quiet Place 2. Quiet Place 2 is going to be on 45 days, so it's getting ready to be on Paramount.
I could have sworn Mulan was on pretty fast.
Mulan came out. They put Mulan on Disney Plus. Oh, you mean the time? Yeah. No, once Mulan came out on Blu-rays when they put it up on Disney Plus for free.
Yeah, which is 90 days.
Yeah,
because I remember you and Anzo talking about it with Adam, and I didn't pay that money to see it. But then I'm like, damn, Adam was wrong with this shit. This shit here kind of fire,
dude. Mulan's awesome. I love it.
Mulan's awesome.
I tell you, man, the end where her and her dad reconcile. Man, you kind of choke up, man, because that shit was. Whew.
And the funny thing was, I listened to every one of Adam's complaints, and I could rebuttal everything. It was like, oh, she's a superhero. She didn't have to work for nothing. Like, dude, they showed her training.
Hell yeah.
He's like, she had
the skill and stuff, but still, she had to learn that stuff at the end. But right shit, she saved the emperor and did all the crazy shit, man. That was
a good movie. Raya was really
thrown
good.
In 10-minute warning, guys. Thrown in 10-minute warning.
I ain't seen Raya.
Raya was good. My kids watched that.
Raya turned out awesome.
Raya was awesome.
I tuned
out. My kids saw
that
Luca one. It just came out from Pixar. It was okay. My kids liked it. I don't know that. When it's good as Soul. When it's good as Soul, though. Soul was way better.
Here's the thing. Soul is. I don't care if it's animated Pixar movie or not. That movie is not for kids. That is for adults. Dude, me and Adam sat there on Christmas Day. Granted, we could have been crying because we just got done watching Wonder Woman 84, but we were sitting there watching Soul. And dude, and the scene where he's like, if I die tomorrow and I did nothing with my life, dude, I just started thinking about my job and being there since I was 19, and I just started crying. But like, if I die tomorrow, I got nothing to show for it, man.
And they gave that movie away. I'm surprised they didn't charge us $30 for that one. Like
dude, that movie was so good.
If you want to watch a movie that gets you kind of choked up, watch Fatherhood. It's on Netflix now.
My wife watched that. She actually liked it. She's not a big Kevin Hart fan.
Man, Kevin Hart,
she actually liked it.
He played. I was like, I think it was a LeBron James production, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, who was production?
You're not selling me on it right now.
LeBron James.
Oh no, dude! You just never mind. I'm not watching it now.
Hey, I'm just telling you, man. Hey, there was no bigger hero than LeBron James, but he had like LeBron Productions or whatever when it came on.
Yeah, he's got a hot.
He had some top name stars on there: Alfred Woodard, Kevin Hart. I can't think of the daddy name, but he's a well-known actor. And it was somebody, the guy that plays what's Black Mass henchman name? Guy that played on Gotham and got no eyebrows, Victor Van. Zaz. He was on there. And,
well, here's the thing, Danny. Here's the thing. I was already skeptical because of Kevin Hart. I don't like Kevin Hart, but I was gonna give the movie a shot. And then you said LeBron James, and now you just killed all momentum.
Well, I asked my wife because she watched it. I asked my wife; she watched it, and first thing I asked her. Because she was like, it's actually good. And I was like, question, does Kevin Hart play the same character that he plays in all of his other fucking movies? She's like, no. He actually is different in this one.
That's what Anzo said, too.
He's not doing all them jokes and stuff. He does little funny things here and there, but then all that Kevin Hart crazy antics, man, I can just tell you, it'll touch you, especially if you're a father. I was like, man, boy, there's some shit here, boy. But
man, it's just, man, I hear you, and the movie might be good, and I would have watched it But when you say LeBron James, I'm sorry, I can't support anything he does.
No Space Jam 2.
Definitely not Space Jams 2.
Because they're not even. I don't even think Michael's going to be in it. They said. They ain't gonna
Dude,
have
I
Jordan
seen the trailer for Space Jam 2, and I'll tell you what, I saw. No.
I can't say that I won't go watch it because I got 2 grand boys. If they want to go watch it, then I'm going to go watch. I'm going to take them.
You ain't got HBO Max.
This is what you do. You say, "Hey kids, you want to watch Space Jams 2? How about I put on the original movie? It's better."
And they got the skunk on there too. So
it's going to be on HBO Max. You said, Chris?
Yeah, it's going to be free on that.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll watch it because I got HBO Max. So they're probably. Hey, I don't care because I got to talk about the shit. Somebody gonna want to talk about it also. So
I'm gonna watch it so I can bitch about it the whole time.
Remember back when I boycotted Aladdin? Guess what? Space Jam 2 is the new boycott.
Well, I can tell you what, I'm not a zombies man, but Basco said, "Man, Danny, we're gonna be discussing what's the latest Zack Snyder thing, The Living Dead or whatever."
Army of the Dead.
Army of the Dead. I'm like, man, I don't watch no fucking zombies. I don't want that shit. He said, "Man, just watch it. You might like it." I said, "Okay." Since him and Alzo was going to do a show about it. And man, I ended up liking the shit. I couldn't believe it. So that is my story about having thinking about something one way and then pleasantly surprised. So I'm gonna have an open mind and hopefully be pleasantly surprised.
Throwing in like 2 more minutes here, and then we're just gonna end it for tonight.
Because whether Rob believes it or not, Kung Lao and Mortal Kombat was hot. I don't care what he says.
The guy couldn't act for
the fight scene was fire. I don't care what you say, Robert Storm.
Dude, that whole movie sucked, man.
They fucked rating up, man. Because how you gonna be the god of thunder, but then you need some kind of electrical device to keep up a damn force field? What kind of shit is that? I was like, really? This sucker need a damn dynamo to keep up.
All I gotta say is a Mortal Kombat movie where Goro is in a trailer park. Yeah, dude, there's so much. They had no idea what they were doing with that movie at all. Never drew a dime. They made Liu Kang a bitch. Liu Kang. The movie should have been all about. Yeah, he should have been and like, oh, we need a new character to identify.
I was just on an Anzo stream, man. He said if the game comes out and Cole Young is like fire. I mean, like super hard to beat.
Yeah,
that he would take whatever character he could and train with it and become superior and the best at it, so he would not be defeated by Cole Young. I wouldn't be a bit surprised, man. They make Cole Young on like Mortal Kombat 50, whatever the hell.
They will be. I guarantee it.
And that sucker be hard as fuck to beat, boy.
Yep, they're gonna do it just to troll people, man.
Now look at him. What you gonna do? Because he can beat everybody.
No, they're gonna put him in it so they say, well, now he's in the game.
Yeah.
Now you got it.
Yeah. I don't buy that crap, man. And I swear, I didn't like Mortal Kombat 11. So if they go ahead and put Cole Young in Mortal Kombat 12, guess what? I'm just not gonna buy Mortal Kombat 12. It's like like Mortal Kombat 9 was great. Mortal Kombat 10, you started slipping up. Mortal Kombat 11 was just trash. At this point, you put Cole Young in it, I'm just not going to watch it.
So you mean to tell me they put one thing in a game system that you don't like, and you're going to stop supporting something that you like and follow and bought your whole life?
Danny,
that makes sense to you?
Danny, did you just hear what I said?
I'm just
No. But you're not hearing what I said. Mortal Kombat 9 was good. 10 was slipping. 11 was trash. So what I'm telling you is the game started slipping. So if I didn't like 10 and I didn't like 11.
Based on that same logic, Star Wars started slipping. So you're going to not watch Star Wars next movie come out?
Star Wars doesn't cost me
watch Bad Batch.
Yeah, I didn't watch Bad Batch. And
that ain't a movie. That I ain't say Star Wars property. I'm saying Star Wars movie.
Here's the thing. 1, I love Star Wars longer than I love Mortal Kombat. 2, it doesn't cost me $60 to go see Star Wars. And 3, it's a 2-hour movie, not a video game that I have to invest time and play. It's like the games have been slipping ever since 10. I hated 11. The DLC was trash, and now you're gonna sit there and I'm saying
But
if
Mr.
they
Storms, you don't have to pay that for the movie because I've heard you say before it's an investment for you. If you do it, you get on and you start playing the games and stuff, people get super chats and pay for that. I've heard you say that same thing
Oh, my
many times. When you look at it as an investment for your store, for your YouTube channel, and you pay that $60, when you get on there, and you kick ass so bad like you always do, then people will get those super chats and will pay for that. Essentially, have you not said that? Have you not heard that, Chris?
But here's the thing, I make more money talking about Star Wars than I do playing Mortal Kombat.
Man, I'm fucking with you, man. But I as a cop, man, I remember stuff, man. And I remember you saying that.
Well, if you remember stuff, you remember 10 minutes ago I said 10-minute warning. All right, guys, it's time to go. Thank you guys so much for everything. I do have the link to everybody's YouTube channel in the description box below, so go over there, sub to Danny, Chris, and Jason. We'll be back tomorrow, and we have Storm Nation tomorrow night. Yay! I might switch Storm since I moved. I might switch Storm Nation back to Tuesday nights. It'll be a little easier, but yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night, guys.
Yeah, Tuesday nights makes sense, bro. So it should be off on Wednesdays.
Yeah, well, before I moved it, because we were doing game changers and stuff, but I might move it back to Tuesday. So that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. So with that said, guys, peace out.